shaping. I know where I am headed. Got no time for problems. Hold the weight on your shoulder. Put your problems behind you. If you fall down, just get up and get your head out the dirt. And when they try to bad mind you, and they talking behind you, don't mean nothing but the you. Put your hands in the air, everybody. It's time to get up and to move it. Leaving all your problems behind it. Keep pressing on to our victory. Everybody sing that, yeah. Step forward, I move forward, I step forward, I move forward, I step forward, I move forward, I step forward, I move forward.
Local Carnival 2021 and beyond on the Street 919 FM.
Iowa Stage presents Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January. 4 big soca bands. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January. All you have to do is log on to Iwer TV on YouTube, Neil Iwer George on Facebook, and Iwer George on Instagram. This is the return of live bands in Fete. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January.
Is everybody ready to get on board?
Brought to you by Whitehall, KFC, NLCB, Omega XL, Cache, Super Quality, ADC Supermarket, Racetrack Wheels. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2. Soca Prison, the movie, coming soon to cinemas near you. January 13, starring Neil Iwer George, KMC, Farmer Nappy, Lil Bits, Colonel Roberts, Doggy Slaughter, Sloppy, Kevin DaCosta, Jade Campbell, Trinidad Killer, Jojo, Big Mike, Mr. Grill, Andrew Jeffers, Shiggy, Andrew Bailey, Rome, Oliver Blue, Marlon Duncan, Elf, and many soca stars of Trinidad and Tobago. Coming soon to cinemas near you. Soca Prison, all COVID-19 protocols observed. Streaming now on www.socaflix.com. Caribbean Cinemas and IMAX TT, January 13.
The Global Galaxy Tracker app is the new state-of-the-art worldwide directory services website that enables different sectors of businesses to register and upload photos, menus, specials, and other information to get customers in their businesses like hotels, restaurants, nightclubs, and cruises. This tracker app helps consumers to decide where they want to go with ease. The app lets you know how many persons are at the nightclub, make reservations for a hotel, make dining reservations for restaurants, or order takeout food with free delivery services, so you, the customer, can decide if that's the right place for you. Register for a free 1-month trial today and then pay a monthly subscription fee. Businesses can register on both sites, so you can check out globalgalaxy.co or download the Global Galaxy app at globalgalaxy.com from Play Store for Android and iOS devices. Stay safe in the pandemic and download the Global Galaxy Tracker app today.
The Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James is now on the Street 919 FM every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday. The Bible says, the Gospel of the Kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations, and then the end shall come. For more info, call 652-0924 or 298-4540 and join us every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 8 to 9 p.m. and every first and third Sunday from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Monday for the Gospel of the Kingdom radio program with Gilbert James.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the 4th and 5th Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande is pleased to present Pastor Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays here on the Street 919 FM. The Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word is on Sundays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And on Wednesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, where we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or find us on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222.
Listen for the call. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
And now for the reading of the daily newspapers.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street. 919 FM. Let me say a pleasant good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to Ms. Sharon Felix and her entire family. To Mr. Dominic Romain and his family. A pleasant good morning going out to you, all our callers, all of our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are locked on via whatever mechanism that you are, it's always good to have you guys on the inside with us. Let me also say pleasant good morning going out to the management and staff of the street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. So as we get ready to get into our online papers for today, Monday the 11th of January 2021, in the Express, headlines: birthday bash bust. 71 ticketed for breaching COVID regulations at Shagwana's party. Rowley leaves hospital. Medical technician makes online post about PM's condition. West Shore launches probe. Pothole bath in Labrie. What? A deep boy. So let's see what's going on the inside. The dome is expanding towards the west. What is this? The dome that broke through the crater floor on December 27, 2020 on the southwest perimeter of the existing dome continues to grow within the crater of La Soufrière and has an ellipsoid shape with growth expanding in a westerly direction. Oh, that definitely can't be too good. Technician on the probe after Facebook comments. A cardiac technologist attached to West Shore Medical Private Hospital in Cookreet is being investigated over online comments about Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley's condition. The technologist will also not be allowed to work at West Shore while the probe is conducted. The comments were made on Facebook after the Prime Minister checked into the facility when he felt chest discomfort on Friday. However, in a post shortly after Dr. Rowley was admitted, the technician commented online that he had to return to work at West Shore. The post read, "Imagine while crawling in traffic on my way home from work, I had to do an about turn and head back to the hospital to look after him." Another commenter said, had it been him, he would have sabotaged his own car so he could not return to work. The technician in response dismissed this, saying, "Nah, I have to look after everyone equally. I'm not a politician." Another commenter then asked how he was feeling in a reference to the Prime Minister. The technician said, "He was pain-free when I left work." A screenshot of the exchange was captured and shared on social media, followed by online criticism from commenters. Hospital says appropriate action will be taken. Papa.
right, so Trinidad and Tobago, I'm here. Let me say good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. Good morning to Dominic. Good morning to my family. Good morning to your family. All of my family, biological and radio. Good morning to every single one of you. I want to thank the Lord for reaching here safe and sound. We come this morning in the land of the living. You hearing yourself?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Hearing me?
Yeah.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
No hearing you.
So
Right.
I could stay this sound.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, where are we? Technician on the probe after Facebook comments.
Yeah, I just read the story there. This thing's scary, Sharon. This thing is really, really scary. If that is people's mindset.
And you know people don't want you to talk about that.
No, we have to
Don't
talk
about
it,
that.
Sharon.
Move on and let's do something. You can't do that.
We have to talk about it.
We cannot do that.
That boy, boy.
This is something very alarming in this country. Not that we didn't know it was going on, you know. It just reared its ugly face for us to see it. Again. COVID crackdown. A police officer was among 71 people ticketed during a birthday party held in a building that also houses a restaurant in Chagonas. On Saturday night, police shut down. Tough life for Trini student. With Trinidad and Tobago's borders closed, one PhD student has had to delay her final year defense so she can remain employed and survive in the United States. Let me see. All while awaiting the receipt of an exemption to return to Trinidad and Tobago. A smiley situation, a smelly situation. Neglect of the St. Mary's waste disposal plant has for years sickened residents of the adjacent Housing Development Corporation, AGC Gomez Tree Settlement. One with... You go in now, you doesn't want to go in.
I'm not trying to know, girl, if you know.
With the smell of raw sewage invading nearby streets and corners daily. Papa, you. But I joke. What about people who run in the sewer line and have it running in the drains? What about people, and here what? A particular person that I know, it was even brought more to my attention, the sewer overflow and mess up the whole apartment. And on top of that, he tell them burst the line so it could run outside. Fine. You send them when you send to fix it, but instead of now, whether it's suck away or whatever you have, you run the line so it's going down in the drain. So when everybody go off and they flush the toilet, or everything going into the drain. Look, Ollie, where's the health department of the corporations to deal with those things? Bungee kill and drug by. What? One man is dead and another injured.
Buju.
Is Buju? Why I keep saying, how I reach the bungee? I ain't watch the rest, I just see the B and the J. That is Trinidad Buju.
That's a B.
One man is dead and another injured following a shooting in Arima on Saturday night. Police were told by the survivor that at around 8:10 p.m. he went to train line.
Why not getting the thing at all?
Train line road off Pinto Road, Arima, to purchase marijuana from a man he knows as Buju. While engaging in a transaction with Buju, whose real name is Anton Joseph from Train Line Road, the 19-year-old told police he heard a volley of gunshots. He then felt a burning sensation to his left calf and realized he had been shot. He turned around and ran away. He was later able to flag down a taxi and sought medical attention at Arima Hospital. While he was there, Joseph was brought into the hospital by residents of the area. Oh, God. Camille, 16, is missing. Police need help in finding 16-year-old Camille The girls of Rambatali Park, Faizabad, was last seen on December 31st, 2020. Today is 11 days. What is this? I find these children just going missing, boy. Birthday bus at Passage to Asia, 71 ticketed.
I watching that on the TV last night. Proper session, they're showing you, I don't know if that video footage is from the police, but they're showing you people as they walking in, nobody, they never no mask, nothing. All it done overcrowded as far as it look on the video. And on top of that, a couple people, well, no mask. It even said wrong your chin to say, well, you could pull it up.
Passage to Asia, boy. Passage to tickets. Don't pay, go to jail. Dr. Rowley discharged from hospital. The Office of the Prime Minister is advising that Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has been discharged from West Shore Medical Hospital and is now at home resting comfortably. That was yesterday. Nurse 22 critical after hammer attack by ex. A matter of the heart. Why the helicopter did not fly, Detective Darwin and the Daniel Decree. Tawari, big dollars and migrant headache. Virtual feds, big wedding crackdown by cops. And those are some of the stories in the Express. Wait now. Already?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. In the Newsday, where is this? Cops respond. A real eye-opener. Where is that?
That was in the Capitol Hill.
PDP Samson, I will bring back trade school. Who is Samson? Who is he?
I don't know.
THA candidate. PNM helped me fulfill my potential. 21 new COVID-19 cases, no new deaths. Father-son charged for New Year's Day murder. I know the father, you know. Brown, TT values OAS, but will not support motions by Venezuela. 71 ticketed for not wearing mask at Shaguana's party. Privacy concerns from next month. What's up with WhatsApp? What's up with WhatsApp? Prime Minister discharged from hospital. Superior nurse beaten with hammer. Responsive speaking after surgery. Arima man shot dead. West Shore technician under fire after posting Prime Minister's health info online. UE to host first virtual graduation. How he look so? He real? What's that?
Champions, leave me alone, please.
Look. New Director of Children's Authority, drive to protect children from abuse. Tracy, who is really the leader of the PDP. Hurricanes prompt hike in property insurance rates. Carnival to bankers, COVID-19 closes festival. Activist group blasts Canada for abandoning farm workers. Tobago Chamber, new ferries will increase domestic travel. Experts, legal cannabis can spur Caribbean economies. Tobago PNM Shore, PNM, or Prime Minister, will make speedy recovery. Prime Minister undergoes emergency procedure to clear arteries, and that was...
Yeah, that would have been a couple of days
ago. So I just give you all that's there. And we have to go to the ads. And when we come back, we go into The Guardian. Do not shift your dial. Titans of Democracy, we're here with you this morning.
Teddy runs. Yo. Na, yeah. Get tired of the heartbreaking. So done with the love chasing. You're done with man, no good options. The good men gone. Yeah.
This is for you. So it's a wrap for today. I think we were able to get everything completed, and I'm so happy that you were able to tell your story, and I really think that the audience would gravitate to your message. So once again, thank you, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
I know you've been through enough. I know deep down it hurts. So girl, try a little too much, 'cause you don't know your worth. So girl, yeah, you've been through enough. I know deep down it hurts. Would you really give up on the love you deserve? I'm on that one all of you. Yeah, what you need, I'm on that one all of you. Yeah, not for a night, I'm on that one all of you. Yeah, 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 I'm on that one all. Be there when you call, girl.
Total Local Carnival. Everything local. All day, every day.
On the street 919 and Iowa Stage.
Iowa Stage presents Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January. 4 big soca bands. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January. All you have to do is log on to Iwer TV on YouTube, Neil Iwer George on Facebook, and Iwer George on Instagram. This is the return of live bands in Fete. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January.
Is everybody ready to get on board?
Brought to you by Whitehall, KFC, NLCB, Omega XL, Cache, Super Quality, ADC Supermarket, Racetrack Wheels. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2. Soca Prison, the movie, coming soon to cinemas near you. January 13, starring Neil Iwer George, KMC, Farmer Nappy, Lil Bits, Colonel Roberts, Doggy Slaughter, Swappy, Kevin DaCosta, Jade Campbell, Trinidad Killer, Jojo, Big Mike, Mr. Grill, Andrew Jeffers, Shiggy, Andrew Bailey, Rome, Oliver Blue, Marlon Duncan, Health, and many soca stars of Trinidad and Tobago. Coming soon to cinemas near you. Soca Prison, all COVID-19 protocols observed. Streaming now on www.socaflix.com. Caribbean Cinemas and IMAX TT, January 13.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Rice Club, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Ikaro, I am Alatumishe Ifabamishe Aganki, better known as MCDU, and every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I host a show called Orisha, The Way of Life, right here on the Sheet 919 FM, where I have guests passing through from the Orisha Ifa Baptist Diaspora to educate, edify, and inform you, the listening public, about Orisha Ifa practices. So remember to tune in every Monday between the hours of 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for Orisha, The Way of Life.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
News
from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
And this is our 6 a.m. headlines on the street 919 FM, courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, Prime Minister discharged from hospital said to be resting at home. A police officer among 71 people ticketed for not wearing masks during birthday party in Chaguanas. 6 Venezuelan migrants held in Pinal. And internationally,
a Boeing 737 passenger plane carrying 62 people crashes into the sea shortly after takeoff from Indonesia's capital, Jakarta.
And those were the morning's headlines at courtesy Green Dot Limited. Our major newscast comes up at 7. I am Sharon Felix.
And I'm Jason Thomas.
Good morning.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. And it's 6:02 a.m. And again, let me take the opportunity to thank all of you for logging on to Iwer Stage over the weekend. The band's brass, that was good. Yeah? So we look forward for part 2. And of course, I saw somebody won the barbecue grill downstairs. You know that grill downstairs? I'm not too sure now, but I need to find out this morning. After call the boss to find out this morning about the texting, to find out who would have won the most texting on from your B-Mobile and Digicel phone to 9191. So Trinidad and Tobago, the West Shore probe breach suspends tech leaking Prime Minister medical information. All right. And that's headlines on The Guardian, punished for posting Prime Minister's info. Patient's confidentiality is a golden rule that ought not to be breached. This from PRO of the Trinidad and Tobago Medical Association, Dr. Kejan Bagan at West Shore Private Hospital in Cocorite, has temporarily suspended one of its technicians after he posted details of the Prime Minister's condition on Facebook. We're coming back to that. Prime Minister resting comfortably at home. I thank the Lord. Suku voted out as Agri Society's president. Oh God, I could have told you that, you know. I could have told her that from the minute she went up for screening in the PNM, you know they're going to throw you out. But girl, don't worry about that. Nursing Association cautiously optimistic. Hammer attacker to face charges as Jada recovers. Bourgeois shot dead in Arima. Businessman seeks Forex to resume operation after fire. Father and son charged with New Year's murder. Family rescues woman from arson attack. You saw that? I will send it for you. Close to 6 million facelift for old St. Michael's School. PDP, a time for change in Tobago. How will you could want a change in Tobago with the same man under the PDP? Watson joke? A time for a change in Tobago? PSA want a change too? 21 new COVID-19 positive cases reported. Tobago independent candidate hospitalized. And let me say this morning to Anthony R. Hector, I wish you a speedy recovery. Forget the politics, you know, you and I, we friendly. We just call and cuss up one another when we're ready and we're good and thing. But I'm a partner. So Anthony R. Hector, I hope you feel better and have a speedy recovery. T&Tech linesman robbed by masked men. Venezuelan migrants held in Pinal. Venezuelan mom breaks silence after loss of baby girl.
Wouldn't happen to be one of the children are drowned and that.
Must be, I don't know. Local geoscientists, is it that? COPS International Award. 1.3 million in electricity stolen from TN Tech. Let me see what it says. Emotionally shattered after delivering a stillborn baby at the San Fernando General Hospital. Venezuelan migrant, anyhow, says she not only lost her baby, but any chance of starting a family with her Trinidad common-law husband. Okay, she said, consent to tie her tubes during the C-section because she thought her unborn baby would survive. Sadly, on January 2nd, 22, don't they write this thing so? On January 2nd, 22-year-old Rubbles gave birth to a stillborn girl. It was her third C-section, but the first baby for her husband, Amit Ghana. The couple is blaming negligence by the medical staff for the loss of their baby. 22 years and she tied her tubes? That's strange. That is strange because...
That procedure could be undone?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Let me say the right thing. That procedure could be reversed.
Reversed. I don't know. I could find out. We could find out. I know that I had 4 C-sections. There's new technology. I had 4. Isaiah was my 4th. But at 22 years, well, yes, after having the 3. But I had a 4th section, so maybe I was really lucky. Trinidad and Tobago. Those are the headlines in The Guardian. Right, so patient confidentiality is a golden rule that ought not to be breached. This from PR of the Trinidad and Tobago, Medical Association, Dr. Kajan Bagan, as West Shore Private Hospital in Cocorite was temporarily suspended one of its technicians after he posted details of the Prime Minister's condition on Facebook. Contacted yesterday on the matter, Bagan said, regardless of this person not being a member of the association, we generally feel that patient health information, patient confidentiality is a golden rule to be adhered to at all times. And we would not condone such breaches in patients' confidentiality, especially from our members. Ideally, we would hope that others will hold to similar standards. West Shore has also launched a full-scale investigation into the matter. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley had checked himself into the facility on Friday after complaining of feeling discomfort. He has since had tests followed by a procedure to clear blocked arteries. The Prime Minister was discharged yesterday morning. When the Prime Minister was admitted to hospital, the technician in a Facebook post had complained that he had been crawling through traffic on his way home. However, the technician said he was called back to the hospital to take care of him. In reply to the technician's post, one person replied, if that was me, I would have sabotaged my own car. But the technician replied, nah, I have to look after everyone equally. I am not a politician. The technician was then asked whether Rowley was feeling better, to which the technician said the Prime Minister was pain-free when he left work. Bruce, something ain't adding up here since yesterday. If you had to be called back and crawling traffic, is that a second post saying that he was pain-free when you left work?
Well, it had to be.
Okay. In response to the post on Facebook, West Shore yesterday said that it has a zero tolerance policy when it comes to breaching patient confidentiality. It was brought to the attention of West Shore Private Hospital Advanced Cardiovascular Institute, ACI, and Cardiovascular Associates Limited, CVA, that statements with reference to a patient were being circulated on social media, made allegedly by a cardiac technologist identified as an employee of Cardiovascular Associates Limited and a part-time independent contractor for ACI. The technician so identified is not a medical doctor, Westshaw said. It added that an investigation into the matter was immediately initiated by its companies and will be conducted in accordance with full due process, following which action deemed necessary and appropriate will be taken, the hospital said. It also noted that until this process is concluded, the technician will not be asked to provide any services at Westshaw or for ACI. Our three companies are governed by a zero-tolerance policy regarding breaches of patients' confidentiality. All staff members and independent contractors are required to sign agreements to keep patient information in the strictest confidence. Westshaw, ACI, and CVA have a long and proud track record of adhering to the highest standard in patient care, inclusive of maintaining absolute patient confidentiality, Westshaw added. The statement by the hospital also generated several comments on Facebook. One person said, "This is why we need effective boards and commissions to govern these professions. If this was in the US, this technician would be suspended and will not be able to work in any professional capacity for any institution. Even if he had his own business, it would be shut down." Another person who also commented said contract employment are usually not treated right and often disgruntled with no place to take their concerns. This does not make it right, but understanding why these things happen is equally important. There is a drive for contract employment, but permanent employment holds people accountable and sets underlying principles. I disagree with that. Whether you're permanent or you're temporarily employed, contracted or otherwise, you have to adhere to the rules, regulations, and instructions of the company. I remembered. Let me finish reading the article. I didn't have much to finish. Guardian Media Limited also reached out to Dr. Where? Escape.
One sentence here.
We must get to the root of the problem. It does not only happen here. However, patient confidentiality is utmost importance, the person added. Guardian Media Limited also reached out to Dr. Leslie Roberts of the medical board, who said he could not comment on the matter as he or she was unaware of the details. Check on Facebook showed that the technician in question removed his post on Facebook, but it's already circulated all over.
But why would you even budge me?
It is already circulated all over. Now, Bruce, breach of patient's confidentiality is not something happening today, and Westshaw just acted really, really quickly. But we had this in the early stages of the COVID-19 when the opposition leader was waving information about people who were at which one of the hospital? Kuva or somewhere. Even the death of the first first patient. Before the family could even get to settle in with the death of the gentleman, she had the information all over the place, and it was all over Facebook. This is not something today. We have to understand something. And people may get upset with me, but I could care less. This is something we are all scared of. I am totally scared to go to the hospital or any private institution now, because all my information will be out there. That is total madness. This is not no normal citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. This is the Prime Minister. Now, we would get upset. And we will say all sorts of things. When he leave to go to Cuba, or he would have left to go to
the United States.
Yes, to look after himself because of things like these. Yesterday we dealt with the issue of the hate, the comments. It is sickening and distasteful. But today we're dealing with the breach. You have to understand the position or the job that you take and the job spec that it entails. And these are things happening not only here at the bank. Your information is being given all over the place. Where's customer confidentiality also? I remember in 2010, just about the election, Kennedy Swarat Singh was a victim of that. Then we had Camille Robinson wages. You know, they wouldn't tell us about, we heard here right on this radio station, people talk about people have money all in their walls. You know, they ain't gonna come and tell me what is the status of that. Oh, Lord. I had to apologize, for coming so early to ball in all the ears. Yesterday, my grandson called me. A real quarrel yesterday, I get on bad. Nana, were you quarreling so far? I see you see me quarreling. Yes, I watching you quarreling. Stop quarreling. I say, okay, sir. Okay, sir. You only quarreling. I say, Papa. So I don't want to quarrel this morning. But we're having a discussion. And we continue to talk about having plants all over the place. In the banks, in the hospital, all over the place. All your information, your business. Now I see in WhatsApp talking something. You ain't see that bacchanal?
I could come off WhatsApp,
Well, I too. What is this here? Pothole bath in Library. What the hell is this?
You didn't see that? No, there's two different size children, right? Look at where that reached.
But there is a pothole, a leak, a water leak.
Well, and that's what has caused it. Remember, I telling somebody when water want to go somewhere, you cannot stop it,
Let me just say, yesterday, someone would have called me in reference to a leak somewhere. I can't remember, boy. I need the person to call me back this morning to give me the information so I can pass it on. I call my person at WhatsApp to tell them. But when I started to talk, I remember now. I say, oh God, I can't remember what the man tell me. Because I called one time and the person didn't answer. They called me back last night. Prime Minister goes home, given all clear by doctors. I find. Well, they're trying to frustrate my Prime Minister. What's wrong with Oli at all? Where is this here? Where this is? This Caracas? Oh.
Where is it here?
You see it?
This last night my mother, when we call him, Jason, come and see this, look.
Passage to Asia.
You know what's going on there? It's party, boys. Party.
Yeah. Passage to Asia. Them good ass. They have no respect for nobody. So Trinidad and Tobago, I want to open the lines and take a couple calls. And I want to make sure that Tobago, you're locked on. Because we have to talk Tobago today. Call me on 342-0081, 466-5391. Call us up. But make sure the phone and them on. All right? That means everybody's sleeping in the bed still. It's a happy Monday. We on YouTube?
Yeah. Not sure what.
Right. Caller, good morning.
Pleasant morning to you, Miss Felix and to Bruce.
Good morning.
Morning. It's just, with respect to the issue, I'll stick to the issue with respect to the Prime Minister. It just goes to show the level of unprofessional behavior. Whether you are permanently employed or a contract employee, there are terms and conditions. And if you want to play fast and loose and engage in jackassing, well, you simply have to pay the consequences fast and out of place. That's my word. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mrs. Crosby?
Yes, good morning, Sharon and Bruce.
Morning.
And Dominic. We don't have radio this morning.
No radio?
No. Concerning that, oh gosh, everything going now. Concerning the article about the Prime Minister, when they're referring to everything on the papers, they're referring to Rowley. Somebody had to know, well, who is Rowley. They don't know he's their Prime Minister.
I tell you, they're too disrespectful.
He's their Prime Minister, regardless of what.
But when they're talking, the opposition leader, Mrs. Kamala Prasad says so.
As I said before, when they go abroad and they ask, who is your Prime Minister? I'm sure they have to say, well, they're too unmannerly. They may say they don't even know. First they don't. Okay? Now, concerning this hospital thing with this patient, this person who divulged the condition of Dr. Rowley, what I am saying is that this, or I'm asking a question, is that the same hospital with the doctor who didn't want any black nurse to see about the patients who come into his hospital, to his clinic? I'm not sure how the clinics, how the nursing homes run or who owns them. And in Tobago here, I hear they're campaigning on change, word change. What are they changing? $5 to $10? Or $5 to 10 cents? They're not talking what they want to change. Because somebody told me they ask them, so you don't want a change? Change for what? If they had allowed Sandals to build that hotel in Tobago, a lot of people would have get jobs. So I don't know if it's a change they want to do to carry the country backward instead of forward. And people have to know exactly really what they are doing and what they are saying. Just going about talking about change. What is the change? Let us say, what is the change? Okay? Bruce and Sharon, I'll talk to you all again. There's so much things that come up that sometimes I don't know which one to talk about, and I don't want to keep back everybody. Okay then, bye.
Thank you very much. So guys, you need to call me up. Mount St. George.
Morning, Miss Sharon. How you doing, my dear?
Good, but I hear you on the
Yes?
radio this morning.
No, Miss Crosby is wrong. I am listening to you on the radio in my kitchen, and I'm on my phone way down in my bedroom. So we have radio.
All right.
So Miss Crosby, turn on. You would get it on radio. Morning, Mr. Bruce. Morning. Mr. Dominic, I know you're on the road coming. Get there safely. Morning. Miss Sharon, the Tobago thing, well, I was in Trinidad for the weekend because I was looking after my vehicle. Came back yesterday with the boat. I saw the new one.
So how you didn't call me? How you didn't call me? I don't understand that.
No, I was very, very, very busy with the vehicle and still not even working properly. I have to come back maybe in the next 2 weeks. I'll get in contact with you.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I saw the new boat by the Hyatt there. Look beautiful. And Tobago people been saying all sorts of things. And my pumpkin vine, I call him cucumber vine, relative Anthony Hector, because I am with Hector. I heard that he carry on, and said all sorts of things about the boat. The boat can't dock, and the this, and Rowley. Why Rowley don't come home and mind the goat? You see, when your neighbor house on fire, wet yours. And he carry on, and he end up in the hospital. Just like the Prime Minister. Because the Prime Minister alone could get sick in Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know why Tobagonians are behaving so and bringing down Dr. Rowley. I don't know why they are not proud of themselves and their people. I can't understand it. My cousin has been fighting as an independent for donkeys of years. And he always fails. What is his continuing behavior in going? He never succeeds. Never is not now, Anthony, been going to be a politician and want to be a member of this and a member of that, and I never succeed. I can't understand it, man. But Dr. Rowley, God is with you. Be strong, and you'll continue to reign at the helm of the government of Trinidad and Tobago. You all are human beings. You are an aged man, right? I even saw you dancing. Maybe don't stop dancing with them on stage. I saw you dancing in something, one of the political things, maybe in Tobago or somewhere. Stop dancing. Keep quiet. Bless the Lord. Michelle, and you all have a good time. Mr. and Mrs. Regis, I didn't shout you all for a long while. Yes. Michelle, and you all have a blessed day, and I'll call again.
Okay, my dear. Thanks a lot for calling.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so guys, we're getting ready for the ads, but before that, the Road to Carnival 2021 continues. Support and contribute to your culture to win. This week on Iwer Stage, we have Wednesdays, it's worship at 6 p.m. Thursday, throwback Thursday at 6 p.m. Calypso Friday, 6 p.m. Saturday, Bands and Fet is back. Virtual Clash of the Soca Bands, Part 2, 7 p.m. We close off the weekend with 2 shows on Sunday. Panorama at 3 p.m. and Virtual Zest at 6. Contributions can be made via the following. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to contribute only $20 TT. Go to Fund Me TNT, choose the campaign of your choice, and contribute. People, we'll be back. The ads are upon us.
Problem is a problem. If I know I'm saying, I don't care what he say, mama. You know how I feel about you already. You know my body when it come to you. Come on. Your man say he don't like me. I don't like that you at all. He think you something. He make you unfollow me on IG. Matter of fact, unfollow that nigga right now too. But I still think about you nightly. I think about what it might be like if we link up. I know you have someone. I know, but I still wanna keep the thing, and keep it a secret. I know you have somebody, but I still wanna link up and keep the thing hush. Let me take this. Let me deep like a piece of the thing that let me make a feel sweet. Let me take this. Say okay. I want you to think about it. Think about it, girl. I want you to think about it.
I'm thinking.
Think about it, girl. When you're winding up and over, and I push my foot, the thing go, girl. I want you to think about it. Think about it, girl. I wanna explore every piece of you, all over your body. Give you every inch of this love, cause I'm into you. You catch it. Deep down in your soul, I hope I don't injure you. I'm just saying, ouch. Your friend, them tell you don't talk to me, but remember me, so we love talk to you. I know you have someone. I know, but I still as you come over. You what already super soaker. No long talking, you been right over. It's endless loving. Girl, you're sweet, you're sweet. Good gosh, love how you're rude, love how you're rude. I love how you're rude. My little rude girl, my personal freak. Love how you're rude, love how you're rude. I love how you're rude. My little rude girl, my personal freak.
Total local carnival. All virtual. All day. Every day. On the street. 919 FM.
I say we hungry for carnival, the hunger is real. Just feed your bacchanal spirits with KFC to bank a deal. This is for you and this taste. Hear the rhythm and feel the bass. When you're fat and safe in your own place, the bank a deal. So when you feel that to banka, KFC had the answer. Took your carnival to banka, yes, KFC had the answer.
Feed your carnival spirit and save like an expert with 2 pieces of irresistible chicken and 1 regular side for just $25. Answer your carnival tabanka with the tabanka deal at KFC.
Together we are fun. When we're together we are great. Whether on the road or home, now is the time to take a break. The greatest flavors hand in hand, hold back hunger all the way. Working, liming, Dixie all the way. Share the good times, work till the moonlight. When it comes to snack, no matter the mood, there's a Dixie for that. There's a Dixie for that.
Iowa Stage presents Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January. 4 big soca bands. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January. All you have to do is log on to Iwer TV on YouTube, Neil Iwer George on Facebook, and Iwer George on Instagram. This is the return of live bands in Fat. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2, 16 January.
Is everybody ready to get on board?
Brought to you by Whitehall, KFC, NLCB, Omega XL, Cache, Super Quality, ADC Supermarket, Racetrack Wheels. Clash of the Soca Bands Throwback Part 2. Soca Prison, the movie, coming soon to cinemas near you. January 13, starring Neil Iwer George, KMC, Farmer Nappy, Lil Bits, Colonel Roberts, Doggy Slaughter, Swappy, Kevin DaCosta, Jade Campbell, Trinidad Killer, Jojo, Big Mike, Mr. Grill, Andrew Jeffers, Shiggy, Andrew Bailey, Rome, Oliver Blue, Marlon Duncan, Health, and many soca stars of Trinidad and Tobago. Coming soon to cinemas near you. Soca Prison, all COVID-19 protocols observed. Streaming now on www.socaflix.com. Caribbean Cinemas and IMAX TT, January 13.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago, we are back. And Dominic Romaine is here. Good morning, Dominic.
Morning.
And you need to talk, because I want nobody called to buff me. Talk about they want to hear more of you. I don't understand. So please, don't let me get any buff today.
As you say that, let me send that video to Bruce one.
Your better hands.
Well, a man say he got an exemption because he had to go and see his sick aunt.
I will tell you, we have a video to play. So that's why. Right. So I'll just continue with yesterday, Dominic. So we could close off and then we will go to
right.
So I read the West Shore probes breach suspense tech leaking Prime Minister's medical info. So they outlined about the confidentiality and so on and so on and so on and so on. But I told Bruce yesterday we dealt with the comments.
Right.
So today we just touching on the confidentiality.
Okay.
And how I am very scared. Yes, I'm scared to go to these places now. Because you never know who can do what.
Right. True.
And this reminded me, as I told Bruce this morning, about 2010 election with Kennedy Swarazing when they went into his bank accounts and so on, and had the man house upon her. All kind of bacchanal they did.
Right.
And you know the people who did that, they're now out of the party. They worse than cockroach in foul party. This is a real sad situation, you know. And it's a sad day for us in this country. So you now wouldn't want to go to no place for nobody to find out your business.
Yeah.
No, man. We have to do better than that. We have to do better than that. So people, you would have heard this story. We started to take the calls. I'm going to continue to take the calls. And when we come back in the 7 o'clock hour, I'm going to hand over to Dominic so he can talk a little more. You can hear him a little more. And we have a video to show you. All right, so the numbers are 342-0081. Anybody care to? I'm not hearing you.
466-5391. I need to go and sort out my...
I wonder if a good day. Let me hear you.
Hello, good morning, and how are you?
Nice, good. So people, you need to call us up. Dominic has graced us with his presence. And he always come bearing gifts. Thank you, Dominic.
Not a problem.
But I still waited on mine, so I don't understand. Like, I had to bring the truck over.
Soon come.
Soon come. Caller, good morning, Mano.
Good morning, friend of the Beagle. Good morning, Bruce.
Bruce just fixing up the camera.
Okay, that's good. Good morning to everybody in Friend the Beagle. Everybody, each and all the listeners there around the world, we are listening to this voice. Good morning. Come on, tell your neighbor to turn on the radio. Dominic is on the air. Tell him to turn on the radio.
I understand that.
Yes, because some people within the hear Dominic talk so soft. This is a gentleman. It looks like a gentleman. Talk soft and everything.
Mano, you like too much of bacchanal this early morning. You make your coffee yet?
Let me say good morning to Mommy Sauce. Good morning, Mommy Sauce. Kote la. Good morning to Passy Street. Good morning to Elzina Time to Get Up. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to 1285. Good morning to Miss Friday. Good morning to Jackie and Jackie. The people of Bonnet Gardens. Good morning, Monko. Love is the answer. I'm listening to the Bacchanal here. They fast to put the man business and the air. These people, they have no listen, man, I myself went to go Monko Hospital and all. I propose to home and then I'm gone.
Caller, good morning.
Hey, morning, Sharo.
Morning.
Morning.
You're low, eh?
Morning, Bruce and Dominic.
Morning.
Why are you singing so low?
Well, I probably my phone is what people volume on phone here. Right.
But me a thief call in the night when your wife's sleeping over. You laugh, boy, like that is true.
Hey, Sharon, I want to see what it was, boy, Bones. No long me see.
Who Bones?
From school.
Yeah,
boy. I see for a long time, boy.
I see him a little regular because he's like more up on my side sometimes.
All right. Sharon, but you know something, right? You notice there's a growing assault on people of African descent by professionals. And you notice it started with the political leader of the UNC, the blank man on the other side, the Oreo, and because